2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. DA, it's on.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, DA, thank you. So the next starting five. We've got Harden. He's out there with Irving. Durant is out there with Robinson. And it's Melly in at the power forward. And for Boston, Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And the basket by Tatum.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Now Harden following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. A nice shot by Melly.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Now here's Walker. Releases. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Melly passes to Harden. Here's Melly. And on the way from Irving for 3. Doesn't go that time. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's Smart. Tries again. Robinson with the block. Durant feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Harden. The pass to Irving. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
KD against Brown. Pass to Smart. Over Irving. Williams kicks to Smart. Brown drives in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story.
And, Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. That one doesn't go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now, here's Langford. Tight defense on him.
I like watching Langford when he's knocking down and trusting that jumper, proving he has the touch needed to do damage from outside. Yeah, let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. He had a strong showing last season. 5th in steals, 6th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. Kept alive. There's Portis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Harden left side. Passes to Claxton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Edwards passes to Portis. Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the underdog label.
You know, I think the underdog story, started when I was...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Williams. Edwards is out there with Langford. Then it's Geiger, and it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 3. Edwards dishes to Williams. Pass to Geiger. The pass to Edwards. Oh, good with the triple. Nets leading by 3 on the wing. Brown. Nets passing it around. Harden against Geiger. Claxton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Celtics shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Robert Williams is checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart's checked in for Langford. And Walker subbed in for Edwards. Smart finds Williams. Back to Smart. Six on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And it's good, 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Basket counts. Walker's got 5 now.
I think you got to play up tight on Walker. Even though he's got great quickness, he's excellent at using any space you give him to pull up for the jumper.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Portis is checked in for the Celtics. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
KD on the wing, guarded by Walker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum kicks to Smart. All alone. Misses off the right iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Offensive rebound. Irving passes to Melly. The kick out to Irving. Fires for three. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Brooklyn with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. KD, that's for 2. And again, it's the Nets missing. Celtics trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Tatum against KD. No good. Shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, on the drive, Irving probably anticipates the foul there or even expects it. He's too sharp to let it surprise you.
Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Langford subbed in for Smart. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Harris. Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
It's good. And the Nets lead by 6.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
Outside, KD. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year is where James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. You could really feel how excited he was to be playing. And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Irving. He's out there with Harden. Robinson is out there with Durant. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Tatum showing you his force that time, being athletic and aggressive on the finish.
Here's Harden. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. A floater, and Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Walker. He has 7. That ties the game. Walker's got 9. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. Irving with it. Williams picks him up. Just 4 to shoot. Drops in the tray. 5 points in the game.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Walker against Irving. Here's Tatum. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter. Timeout called the Nets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Tigers checked in for Williams, and it's Edwards in for Walker. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for James Harden. And it's Brown in for Irving. Celtics trail by 3. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Great open look there. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Offensive rebound. Claxton with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 2.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Tatum at the elbow. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, I tell you, when Tatum puts it all together, he is so much fun to watch. He's a player with a very bright future.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Claxton. Tiger with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Brooklyn, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Passes it to Melly. Down low, here's Claxton over Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Geiger. Williams comes in for Brown. And Langford subbed in for Smart. Good on the shot. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Shoots. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Melly. Back to Brown. Here's Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Williams is out there with Portis. Then it's Langford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at point guard. That's the Boston 5. Celtics trail by 6. That's a two-pointer from Walker. They get it back. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. There's times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Robert Williams is checked in for Williams. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Harden outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside, Walker. And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of the rim. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Tatum finds Walker. Back to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Some changes for Boston. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Langford. And the Nets making a change here as well. Ellie's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. I told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now the pass to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. But they get it back. Another shot. Good. good. Nothing but net.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
And Brooklyn has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Irving drives in. Dishes it to Robinson. Harden the pass to Durant. Shoots the three. The shot that time, not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. Down low. KD's on him.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Here's Williams, and the rejection by Harden. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And he commits the intentional foul. KD finds Harden. Back to Durant. Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Belly, off target from three-point range. Right wing, from deep, Walker. James Harden with the rebound. KD, that's for 2. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With Kyrie Irving, it's early in the season, so what's the most important thing to getting off on the right foot?
Great days of practice, honestly, and being prepared. Always communicating and trusting each other. That's going to be the biggest word for us this year is trust. Like I said, consistent.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
When is it? Oh, yeah, we have more. Yeah, because he's gonna take off the before. No, he ain't cutting off that hair. That's what I asked. The same thing. Stuff he wants to cut off. He sure would. Playing with those little baby cars and